Hey guys, P-Lodge Cow Restrictors. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Did go to Tinley this weekend, so we went Friday and we went Saturday. We had Sunday was kind of up in the air. See if the grandkids and Kiefer and them guys wanted to go. They didn't go, so we didn't go up there on Sunday. We did make it Friday evening, stayed for a while, did some videos, did our live on Friday night. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. Did our videos on Saturday. Did pick up a couple things. We'll show those off here later. I'll show one of them off here in this video real quick, and what we did pick up, which something that we needed is sitting right here to my left. I don't think you guys can see it on camera right now. It's just out of frame. So I do have some water bowls up here that are sitting right here to my right. These are the heavy duty Crocs that I'm using in my boa enclosures. Yeah, these things are nice and heavy. I'll give you an exact weight on them here in a second. As soon as I find out where I set my scale at. I found it. Give me a 0 on this. Can't read it where it's at. Let me set these down. They are ceramic, so you gotta kind of be careful of bouncing them around. I don't want ounces, I want grams. Is that grams? Yeah, that's grams. There we go. All right. There. So, as far as weight-wise, we're going to go by grams on these. Set this on there. They're 1,522 grams, which is 3 pounds, 5.7 ounces, 53.7 ounces. And yeah, 1,522 grams for this bowl. So look, my scale does all of those measurements, weight measurements. Kind of knocked my platform off here. Came off a little bit. Let me set this back up here for now. So these I ordered 5. Sorry about shadow barking. Ordered 5 of the bowls. Just got into the box today. They came in last week. Got in the box today to wash everything and bring them up here. But one of the bowls was actually in pieces. So I have replacements coming for that. Shadow's going to bark through this video. I apologize. He does that sometimes. So I am going to show off this. It's a new rack. It's just plain and simple. If you guys have been watching the videos, you knew I was going for a rack of some sort. I wanted to get a 70 rack. But after talking to Chris at C-Serpents rack systems, they do the hot box incubators as well. Him and I talked for a few minutes, and he actually talked me into getting a B35 with the. They're not the Sterlite tubs. I do have the same exact size rack in Sterlite tubs. They're the 28-quart tubs, but these are it's a V35 rack. Oh, I don't have my phone up here. I left it downstairs. Apologies. I was gonna look it up for you. It's a 5-tub rack. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys over here so you guys can see the rack itself. There it is, right there. It only has coconut in it right now. There it is. Now it is the same size footprint as my old rack. Chris recommends ball pythons up to 2,500 grams in this rack right here. So him and I talked for a little while, and I decided that this rack would work best for now. And then I'll use it for quite a lot of years. And matter of fact, our first clutch video for that, I'm working on it, I'm trying. The audio on that video really sucks. I may just throw some music to it and just put it up here so you guys can see it. It was actually filmed last Thursday. I've been trying to get my voiceover stuff to work on my software. I can't get it to record. So I may just slap some music to it and put it up for you guys. At least so you guys can see the video of our first clutch of the year. The clutch is actually in the incubator right now. I'll put that video up before I show off. I'm not really going to show off the eggs per se now, because they are in the incubator and they're chilling and well, they're not chilling. They're sitting at about, what is it now? 89.6. Exactly right where I want it. So these tubs, I'll pull out one of the tubs here. He had changed designs of the tubs since I had bought my last one. These tubs have flat bottoms. He said he was having problems after COVID and everything hit. He was having problems actually finding the Sterilite tubs for these racks. So he had changed over to these racks here. I believe these are the Vision. I'm pretty sure he said these were the Vision series of racks, tubs for these. Same exact size, same exact dimensions. Or maybe, no, he said the Vision tubs were a little bit too small. But I am going to be putting these bowls here in these tubs here. And they don't take up too much of the footprint there. Show that off real quick here. Let me grab you guys for just a second. As you can see, that bowl doesn't take up too much of the footprint, and it gives them a nice little spot to soak in. So yeah, that should be just fine. But yeah, that'll work out real well. So I've got a lot of editing to do for the Tinley videos, trust me on that one. If you watched the live, you saw we got to hang out with Garrett Hartle from Outreach Reptiles. And that was a good time. We had fun with him. Fill that with water. It's about a pitcher per bowl, so I'm going to be filling this thing quite a bit here. So bear with me for a minute. I keep checking my pocket because I have Bjorn's lock in my pocket. Because I am going to be pulling him out after get these done and situated. So, go check out C-Serpents. I've been using one of their racks since almost the very beginning of this, since we started breeding snakes. And it's sitting down here on the bottom. I've used it for, I would say, probably 4 years now, 5 years now. I've had zero issues with it at all. In fact, I wasn't sure if I wanted to breed in it, but I gave it a shot. The tubs are taller than the 23 quart tubs from Vivarium Electronics. So, in lieu of the other bowl coming in and returning the broke one, I can only put these, get 4 of these set up right now. And it did work out well because, like I said, is the same exact footprint as my old rack, so I could stack it right on top. Without an issue. I hear one of the girls outside. It sounds like Willow. Willow likes to bark to get everybody to play, to try and get everybody to play with her. So you may hear some barking going on outside as well. My snake room, I keep looking around. My snake room's in a bit of a shambles at the moment. I need to finish my cleaning up here and get everything out of my way and put away and moved around. I hear little Bran scratching at the door downstairs. Now you may ask yourself, why such a heavy bowl? Now if you've kept ball pythons or snakes in general, a little bit, not large snakes, but snakes big enough to flip over their water bowls. And that's the problem. Flipping their water bowls over and flooding their enclosure to where you have to change your coconut every so often. I mean, completely change it because it's saturated with water. To where you can actually pick it up and wring out water from the coconut. In some instances, that's a good thing. Like if your snake's in shed, that is actually a good thing. You want it to be nice and humid in their enclosure. And last but not least, we'll go ahead and fill this one up with some water. Make a mess on the floor. So yeah. There. All right. That one's all ready to go. As you can see, there's humidity building up on the front of these. Like I said, I've had coconut in there since yesterday. And it's keeping the humidity real well. But that's the new rack. Well, I'll let you know I don't foresee any problems with this rack system here. Like I said, I've been using one of the older ones for a few years now. And I just don't foresee any issues with this. I will eventually get a 3. I think that's a 3 tub to stack on top of this one. And that'll give me 13 of those size tubs to match up with that, the 70s I have there. I will get more 70s later on down the road as needed. But I've only got a handful of girls that actually need it. Serenity would actually do good in one of these tubs. I could probably move Arrakis over to one of these tubs, but they're doing just fine in the 70 tubs right now. With the bigger footprint on their tubs. Let's fill that up one last time, for now, on camera. Coconut everywhere. But yes, once I get my other bowl in, my replacement, should be good to go there. And I have the bowls all set up. I will be moving. I've got 4 girls right now that I want to move. So that gives me 1 extra tub that I can move another girl up as necessary. Once I move those 4 girls up, it will be our yellow belly girl, our yellow belly hut clown girl. She's going to move up. Our Pebbles, our gravel girl, will move up to this rack. Cersei will move to this rack. I'm going to move Isis up to this rack. And that's the 4 right now. So then I can move a couple of other snakes up to the 23 quart tubs, which will probably be our Candinos. And our Ultramel girl will move up to a 23 quart tub. And just moving tubs up. Got to keep the sizes going as your animals get bigger. Because you don't want them to be in too small of a tub. Oh, I also said I would show off. Oh, I'll wait for another video for that. He did just eat yesterday. I'm going to leave him alone. It hasn't been 24 hours yet. I like to leave them alone for at least a whole day, and then I can start handling them. We also have a new addition, which I will show that off on the next video as well, as far as the animals go. Something we've been looking for a couple of years now. And we weren't planning on buying any more animals, but we found this one and had to pick it up for a future project that we want to do. So, excuse me. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all that we did at Tinley. I will have videos for that. It's going to be one highlight reel video, maybe 20, 25 minutes long, instead of like a several hour video. I may save the several hour video and may post that up maybe on Patreon or something, so those guys can actually check that out and see all the shenanigans and everything that we did there. Saw a few people that we knew from local shows here and that we're friends with at the show. The person I got the Desert Ghost Black Pastel male Apophis from, he was there with his son. Carlos was there. Ryan was there with his brother from Rhino Royals. Yeah. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of people. Got to hang out with Garrett. If you watched the live video, you got to see that. Garrett Hartle from Outreach Reptiles. If you're not following them, please go follow. I'm sure you guys are if you're here. Yeah, I got to see Wicked Reptile. The animals there. We got pictures with him. I will post them up probably on TikTok and then on Instagram as well. Got to talk to him for a few minutes, and that was cool. He stopped and talked with us. He didn't have to do that. That was cool. He appreciated that, and he showed up or came up and let us take pictures. That was a good time. We saw Snake Discovery was there doing their. They had pajamas this year. That was their theme for this year. Getting photos with everybody. Who else was there that we saw? Yeah. Saw Brian Cusco in passing. I still have yet to actually talk to him. I'll do that one maybe next Tinley. We'll stop talking to him. Didn't get a chance to talk with Kaufman. Saw him in passing a couple times, and he was busy going back and forth. So didn't get a chance to actually talk with him this time. But yeah, I got to see a lot of people. Some people that we see just at Tinley. Got to talk with them for a little bit, and we will put up on video, the highlights, some of the cool snakes, some of the other stuff that was there. The live video's up, so go check that out. It's going to be a lot of editing. There's going to be a lot of editing. I haven't even started it yet, so it's going to be a little bit before those videos are actually out. So give me some time on that. I want to keep my schedule going as far as my uploads go. So I will do Tuesdays and Thursdays as usual. I will upload the egg pulling video. I'll try a few more times on getting the voiceover stuff to work. I know how to get it to start, but as I started, it does not record anything. It's working. The mics are working. I'm getting sound fed back to me through my computer, telling me that I'm actually talking, and it's picking my voice up. My equalizer's jumping when I'm talking, but it's not recording onto the video or onto my DaVinci Resolve, and I'm not sure why that is. If anybody has any insight on that, please let me know. Comment down below, send me a message. Try and help me out. My symptoms are that I can get it to start the voiceover, get the recording to all set up, get ready to go. I'm having the voice come back to me through the computer. I usually mute it so I'm not hearing myself talk. I still have my bars, my equalizer bars are jumping, and it's picking my voice up, but as I hit the record button, it doesn't record any voice at all throughout the entire thing. I've started it, stopped it on a dozen times. I've started it, let it go through the entire video with the entire voiceover, and it still didn't pick anything up. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. So if anybody has any insight on that, please let me know. Otherwise, it's going to get some music, and it's going to get thrown up onto here, so you guys can see the first clutch of the year getting pulled. Like I said, the audio was kind of bad. I didn't hook up my shotgun mic to it. I didn't hook up my wireless mic at the time. I wasn't planning on doing a video at that point. It just kind of happened. So it was the camera audio. I had the humidifiers rolling. I had what else was going on up in here? The dogs were barking. So it was just, you could barely hear me talking. It was picking up the tripod when Shell was up here helping me film. I was picking up the tripod as it was moving, and yeah, it was just the audio really sucked on it. Now I didn't want to put that up as a video. So yeah, so I may throw some music to it and throw it up if I can't get the voiceover to work. And I have not. I tried for hours last night trying to get the voiceover to work, and I couldn't get it to kick off. But yes, got these guys are all set up for now. Tomorrow, which will be upload day for this, the girls will start getting moved into the new tubs, and they'll be left alone for a few days. Let them get used to the bigger, not really so much bigger footprint. It's a little bit wider, a little bit longer, and it's about 2 inches taller than the other tubs. So it'll be a little bit more comfortable, and they'll have the bigger water bowls in there as well. So I don't have to really worry too much about them flipping their water bowls over, and they're big enough if they want to soak in there, they can climb in and soak real well. So yeah, but for now I'm way past the time limit. I wanted to stop around 17 minutes, and I'm already at 18 and a half. So as always, guys, like, share, subscribe. Please hit the bell notification, set it to all so you know when new videos come out. Please subscribe, helps me out a lot. Trying to get to 500, then get to 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 1,000, and then keep going from there. Like I said, we'll maybe figure something out to do at 1,000 or at 500 subscribers. Maybe do a giveaway or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but we will figure that out once we get closer to that goal. But as always, guys, please stay safe. Comment down below if you can help me out with my DaVinci problem and my voiceover problem. And yeah, look for snakes, actual snakes in the next video. I apologize, I don't have any out right now. I'm gonna grab Bjorn out here as I get off camera and do spot cleaning on his enclosure because he left me presents. So yeah, but until next time, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.